like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
I just want to say this real quick to anybody who, this is just, I don't know, I guess I saw it and it was sitting in my subconscious and I'm like, hold up, I want to do something about that. Thought, somebody has said to me like something along the lines of, I'm living a good life and I have a lot of nice things. And the kids, I don't care about the kids, but the kids, I'm a bad person because I let you up. Saying that I'm a bad person because I got nice things and I'm doing well. I'm alone, bro. It's nobody here. Bro, it's just me. Bro, that's a bad spell. And I just want to put this out here. Is that if you look at people who are doing well in life as if they got it off the backs of other people, or that filthy rich, or like there's negativity associated to having a lot of money or having nice things, like y'all gotta break that spell on yourself. Like, yo, I'm doing everything I can that money can't do. That money can't do to make sure that my situation is right. Before I was able to do those things, but we didn't have the money. Now I have the money, but I don't have the access to do those things. I'm not a bad person just because I got the other half as well. You see, when life panned out how it happened anyway, this was a reward of me doing the right things. And I know what it's for. It only came when I gave everything away and I asked for an answer. My answer was be a teacher, and here's the money for it. And there it is. So I'm just going to teach. I don't worry about these numbers. I'm here for the people. Bro, I spend hours on the phone with just a couple people. I can't spend hours on the phone with 20 people in a day. I can't spend hours on the phone with 50 people in a day. It don't make sense. But I wanted to say that just because I'm doing well in my life, bro, it does not make me a bad person. It doesn't make me oh, he's doing wrong because he chooses to eat healthy and vegan, because he taking care of his well-being in every way. This man making sure he having a great day every day. This man doing what he want when he want to do it. What a piece of shit. No, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm allowed to do well. I'm allowed to do... You're supposed to be happy for me. Because I wasn't here too long ago. But I've been working for this for a long time. Everybody who knows me knows this. For years. And I've had it plenty of times before. But I didn't have the knowledge and the know-how before. Now I got a whole nother kit. And at the end of the day, I'm doing what I can to make sure that I'm there for them. And I want to do more than what I already got. I know what I got is to do more with. That's why I got it. Because I'm going to do more with it. And when I get more with it, we all going to have. And I don't want anybody to never need. Not their mothers, not the children. I take care of my bare minimums. I'm drinking coconut water. My laundry is clean. My house is clean. I got wipes and toilet paper. I got good soaps and good oils. I got enough clothes to conduct all my business in. I got my space, the foundation, in a beautiful place. I could walk right outside and be at the beach. Or I could go right upstairs and be at the gym. Or be at a pool, 2-3 pools I can choose from. With royal treatment. And I live in an art gallery. Everywhere I go, it's art. I walk downstairs and it's tourists. Sometimes. I'm always inspired. And I live in the jungle. And I live in the tropics, so I'm getting UVB sun rays every day. Every day, all day, out these windows. Just bzzz. At its apex, because when it's 3 or 4 o'clock, it'll be right there. I can lay on the bed right here and be getting smacked with the sun, just sunbathing right here in the house. Right here on the bed. 4 o'clock, 12 to 3 o'clock, right there, sun blasted. In the house. I don't want to talk about those things because they've led to other things in her life and other things that people are doing to where that's just too messy. I'm happy to address like kind of everything around that, but that's just too messy to talk about. But that's between something me and her should be dealing with and talking about anyway. But interesting to bring that up. There is light to that, but I'm gonna leave that one alone, respectfully, for her, and less stress. It's just better.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but I was in the live when this question was asked, and I did capture it, but then my live glitched out, so I had to stop and start again. But I'm gonna show y'all the screenshots right now of when this person asked the question, so you know what he's referring to. Okay, so they said, are you going to address the allegations of abuse Velvet made? And this was his response to that, y'all. And I hope y'all heard him say that there is some light to that, but that's something that him and Velvet need to discuss. Now, I'm kind of thinking maybe he broke baby Ellie's tooth on accident and didn't mean to do it.
Respectfully, for her, and less stress. It's just better. Let's not stress the pregnant woman out, please. All my messages today were of love, of healing, of growth. And if you already hate me, then it doesn't matter if I made a video today or not. You still hate me. Hopefully those videos were able to somehow reach her to a degree to where there's an understanding that we have a lot of the majority of the same priorities. It's just my access to it is more limited, and now I'm able to. Whereas she's needing help, but she can provide the access. So it's like I'm blocked in.
Okay, so Solar is one of them ninjas that is like, if I'm not with you, I'm not going to be able to take care of the baby. Because here he go talking about she's cut off all access. Yeah, she's cut off all access. She's tired of your sugar honey iced tea, sir. That's what it is. And you could easily send the money to your mother and have your mother forward it to Velvet. And let her know that this is for her and the baby. So you have no excuse, sir. You're just a deadbeat. Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr.
Like, I'm blocked in every way, yo. I checked. All my fake accounts are blocked. All the emails, I use all my emails. Like, bro, and it's not even on no trolling shit. Is that they blocked them before I even got to use some of them. I don't know how it works. I guess Instagram doesn't even let you make new ones. I don't know how it works, bro. But I got all these accounts. Can't even send a message to my IG. I tried to send them messages and money on Cash App. Been blocked on Cash App before. And I'm blocked on Cash App before. Like, I'm doing what I can do. Y'all need to cut me some slack. And this is the reality. This shouldn't make anybody angry or sad or mad or happy. It's just reality. So it's like, cut me some slack when it comes to effort. Like, I've done everything I can with everything that I've had this whole time. Yeah, abuse does stretch way beyond physical. Verbal abuse, like, I try to get my parents to understand that you know, there's a verbal abuse there, and the inability for the parent to look at the child and see that the thing I don't like in you is something that I'm still doing. And I'm looking back at my mother, my parents, and even if I look at my father and I look at them, and I'll be like, okay, but are they being an example of what they want me to be? Truly. The answer is no. They have a different vision for me. They don't see me as them. And I don't look at life like that. I know that the things that I got going on come from how I grew up. And as I try to learn and address them and heal them, you got to address them too. And that gets crazy. You know what I mean? But it's a different day and age. I want my children to be able to be on the healing journey with me from the beginning, to where we build the most solid possible relationship. Like, and that me and their mothers, we're just so locked in to where she can heal where she needs to heal. She can have her flaws where she has her flaws. We can fix all of that. Let's fix this, bro. Like, I'm eating a pristine diet. Like, I'm living, everything about what I'm doing is just what it's supposed to be, and how it was supposed to be from the beginning. But I had to start doing those things without it. And now that I have everything that I needed, I'm able to stay in that flow. You see what I'm saying? That's what it took. The universe just wanted me to do certain things in a day. It's very simple. I just had to surrender to a certain degree to my purpose. I came through to learn from you. Appreciate that, Yanni. Yeah, I'll be teaching a lot.
All right, y'all, go on ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
I feel like there's a lot to learn from me. I feel like a young, underrated Joe Dispenza, a young, underrated Bruce Lipton. I feel like a young one of them. I feel like one of those guys that you're gonna eventually, you want on your couch one day on the channels where it's like, so you wrote the books, this trilogy here. It seems like it's a complete new guide to enlightenment. Yeah. Is it a religion? No. Like, do you think that as Jezebel, I noticed that she out men, nothing to stop her. I don't think that that's the case. From what I know from her, is that she's a little like me. Like, when you love for real, you love deeply and you love intensely. So her love is similar to mine, to where it's like, if she chooses to love you, it's going to be like all the love she has. That's how I was. Those come from certain levels of abandonment issues as well, to where when it's not immediately reciprocated, we're just expecting them to leave us already. So we leave the relationship. And I've been this way, and it's a karma or direct karma or direct reflection, however you want to look at that. But that's what I feel like is happening to me, is that I'm being left and thrown away because of what could go wrong versus what our relationship actually consists of. We're an amazing pair, and I just can't look past that. But like I always say, I'm always strapped and prepared to move forward. You see what I'm saying? Spiritual shit, you got to. But on the other end, I'm not playing both sides of the fence. I just honestly believe that that's my family. It's marked. Like, that's my family. And the mothers are amazing. And the way that the unions happened are genuine and divine. I'm so grateful that I'm having my children with them. Yes, they're special. I'm very special as well. My seed is nothing to be belittled. Neither are their eggs. Very beautiful, very amazing children that I have. I'm grateful for that. But I don't think she has a spirit. I think that where she's loved, she just tried her best. And when it didn't work, it didn't work. And we need to put this love somewhere. And we can give that love to ourselves. But even when that's overflowing, it's like, who wants some? And we want to build the relationship on a deeper level with those people. Like Venus Aquarius is like this. We just overflow with love. We want to just give that love around. And I got Venus Aquarius. I'm the same way. So everybody I connect to, I want you to feel like the highest vibe from what I've learned. I appreciate that. I appreciate that love. I know people always talk bad about her, so it creates a negative connotation in the space, but it's like, she's amazing. She's great. She's the best chef. She's great with, I know that in the future we're going to be great with land. We're going to be just fine with land. That's a need. You know, we're going to be able to be self-sustainable in every way. Children self-educate. We're going to educate, have our own education system and curriculum. I've made multiple curriculums. Like, making a curriculum is nothing, and especially when I know your chart and I know your astrology. And then when I have myself balanced, like how I am now, bro, you seem to be talking more logically these days. Yeah, so like I say, I just believe healing is a journey. I feel like healing is a true journey, and I feel like that's why I'm watched at all, or why people like to share me at all anymore. Like, we're not really talking about carbonation anymore. Like, that's kind of like a lost cause. Like, those girls, like, we know they get it at this point. They're doing something else. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still there for them, and I still understand them, but I know them. You gotta understand, I know Efru. Like, I know Kayla. Like, I know Jayon. Like, I know them. And then Malia, I had to do their astrology on a deeper level, so I know what they doing too. And they just stuck in like one or two like placements, not even placements, like placements, like energies and area angles. So there's certain things that they got going on that they gonna have to solve, like, and figure out that they can. They've got way more power than they realize, and you know, it's just a ticking time bomb. They all on the same transit too, so it's funny that they all together. Without saying too much, you know, respectfully, we don't really talk about carbonation no more. We kind of leave it alone. But I noticed that we keep talking about what's going on that stems from there, not to spread the 5 sciences. I teach something completely different. I teach 0.1. I teach something completely different. I teach father, mother, child. I teach love. I teach something different. So, while I don't know, I feel like it's entertaining to see the drama, but I also feel like everybody is also learning from this and being inspired in different ways. Is that weed? Yeah, it is. They had the break, and in the day she was trying to become Yaken's wife within the next couple days. Yeah, that one threw me through a loop. We did talk about that. I'm going to leave that between me and her. You know, how that one went. That's our business. Respectfully. But we did talk about that. We went into that. That goes into the healing journey. And respectfully, I would like to leave that block, you know, untouched too for her. That's just out of respect. Oh, you telling me the history.
I ain't even finna hold y'all. But Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr., sure do have a whole lot of respect for Velvet in her pregnancy, but he didn't care not one bit about Janae when she was pregnant. Now that's a bunch of sugar honey iced tea if I ain't never seen it.
Oh, you telling me the history of everybody she been with. Like, yeah, so... Interesting. Well, you see, that's very interesting. I actually haven't talked about some of those things. Actually, I don't know about all of those situations in complete depth. I actually scratched that situation you talking about. I did get the other side of that story, and there is a whole nother side of that story because she never told it to you. And unless she's an absolute liar, there's fulfillment in those stories and understanding there. So nah, she cool. And she could have done the worst thing ever. The way I look at my partner is that I'm always gonna forgive you as long as you're willing to work through it and work past it. But abandoning them and running from them, I can understand that, but ultimately I feel like one day everybody gonna have to heal everything. You think about your worst enemy, one day you might have to be stuck in a room with them. You ever consider that? That's what the movie Saw is about. If you watch the series movie Saw, I never even watched the movie. I never watched one movie.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but I watched Saw, every single last one of them. And that is not what the movie's about, Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr. You need to take a look at those movies before you speak on them. Like, this dude, y'all.
If you watch the series movie Saw, I never even watched the movie. I never watched one movie, but I know what it's all about. I just did all the research of all the other movies and watched those synopsises and things like that. And what I learned what Saw was about was about a guy named Jigsaw who goes around capturing people who actually are committing like certain crimes, doing certain things, or have bad characteristics, and he makes them fight for their life by sacrificing something connected to that characteristic in order for them to survive. The thing about Jigsaw and Saw is that everybody can survive to an extent, but they don't because of their trait and their refusal to fix it in that moment or not. I'm the guy who's gonna fix that shit. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna do what it gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not gonna get caught up.
All right, y'all. A word from Rambo, a.k.a. Wild Quetzal.
What up, y'all? I'm excited to share an offering that I've been putting a lot of intention and energy into. It's called Wild Brotherhood, and it's a community for conscious, intentional, sovereign-seeking men who are wanting to come together, build themselves up, develop themselves, and level up in all domains of existence. So there's two parts to the Wild Brotherhood. I'll explain it very simply. The first part is a monthly membership that includes weekly video calls, a group chat, access to a network of men who have different skill sets. We will intertwine that with one another, as well as priority access to the in-person events, which is part two, the gathering.
Y'all be sure to check out Rambo at wildbrotherhood.com. Any men out there who are interested in building with like-minded men, check them out.
Your eyes. I started off with this with my eyes open, but I'm about to go to sleep. It's bedtime. PJs now. PJs. You about to go to sleep? I'm gonna go. I don't have time for the gym. We're gonna have to do gym in the rising. So we're gonna do the gym in the rising. But we did the gym today already, so we're still feeling good. These people want to run to the blogs and speak bad. Yeah, I know a lot of people want to say that I'm talking down on her as well. A lot of people are looking for that ammunition to further split and divide us. But you know what I mean? I feel like I like being on the internet, and I like just being here in general. And I don't only like being on here for certain things. They're going to document what they want to document, categorize what they want to categorize. I've seen them clip my videos already. They didn't clip that you a hoe section. Like, they done did all these different things already to where...
I absolutely did clip that section, Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr., because you ain't have no business calling Velvet out of her name. That was disrespectful.
They didn't clip that you a hoe section. Like, they done did all these different things already to where, like, they sabotage and shit. Like, and I'm just leaving it alone. I see that happen to Eligio already. So one thing Eligio didn't do was constantly speak positively and move and vibrate in love frequency. And that is something that I do. And that is something that I'm proud of. And that's something I will continue to do and continue to be proud of and do better. And hopefully that continues to inspire, like you're saying. Courtney done called. She said, Courtney. You can call me Courtney. You can call me Courtney. Y'all want to see something funny? Yo, y'all here. Y'all here. I'm going to show y'all something funny. Y'all going to get an exclusive laugh at this guy video. Whoa. Just because I said, just call me Courtney. Look at this. I know it's on YouTube still. Let's see. Here's most of their videos. Where's our video? Yeah, that's the page. Damn, they had a lot of videos. I didn't know they posted that much. Wow, we have a lot of these videos. All right, here, y'all gonna laugh at this, yo. I can't believe I'm about to show y'all this. That's the homies. These are all the homies. I know what to type in. Let me see. This is crazy. Hold on. This is gonna be funny. Hold on. There it is. There it is. Oh, don't they took it off? No, there's no way. These. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is it. This was the top video. Oh man. Oh, y'all going. I'm about to show you some funny shit. I'll show you here.
All right, y'all, going ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
Toy soldiers jerking at the ball. Old video. Remember, you said just call me Courtney. I said just call me Courtney. Look at this. Sorry, I got all these settings.
Hey, yo, what's up? These Kizzy Freshman Toy Soldiers. We got 2 new members from Sick Block Kids. First we got G-Baby and
Is this the right
Wee-Man,
one?
Kraken.
Oh, hold on. This ain't the right one. These are the right guys, though. Hold on. There we go.
Toy soldiers up in here, we fucking take over everywhere. Nobody fuck with us. You want some, come get some, bitches. All you gotta do is hit us up, nigga. I know. Already know. Anyways, this nigga Courtney.
Hold on, nigga Johnny, hold on.
No, J Swag. Alright. L Dizzle. Izzy Fresh. D Wizzle.
Just call me Courtney.
Just call me Courtney. This nigga try to call me C Wizard.
Izzy Fresh.
He naming everybody.
D Wizzle.
Hey, nobody ever called me C Wizzle ever in my life. This nigga did not just call me C Wizzle. This is a Gemini reaction. Nigga, I am offended. That's what you think of me? That's what you think of me, Lil? Okay, this nigga's an actual crumper.
Just call me Courtney.
He's a hairdresser. I'm not too sure what he's up to. He's a father and a rapper. I'm not too sure about him. I said, just call me Courtney, nigga. You try to make another one. No, just Courtney, nigga. Hold on. Look at, he tried to sneak another one in there because I removed the first one. Is Courtney Cracks? No, bro, just Courtney.
We got A-Dog. Hey, shout out to Wuda. Oh, hold on. This nigga, what do you go by?
We mad.
got Willie Willie also wee man. You see me on the street?
Willie wee man.
Don't talk to me because you ain't worth the time of day.
Oh, that nigga went hard.
I'm not shout out to Wuda.
Wuda. Oh, shout out to Wuda. I already shouted out to this nigga, but you're here now. I'm so.
My bitch. Thank you very much.
I ain't gonna call her a bitch.
Hold on. Don't tell me I've always been like this. He said, my bitch. This is what I said.
Now, I'm so.
My bitch. Thank you very much.
I ain't gonna call her a bitch.
How you gonna call her a bitch? And I push that nigga off of me. Look. Nigga.
This nigga, but you're here now. I'm so.
My bitch. Thank you very much.
I ain't gonna call her a bitch.
And Kiko. Hey, shout out my nigga Kiko Siete gang. Siete gang. Shout out. That's crazy.
Anyways, that's enough, nigga.
And then we was so bad. This is Johnny. I did not know what we were going to the mall to do. They said, let's go to the mall. I'm like, all right. They're like, hey, we're gonna play some jerking music. He put his phone on the little thing with the speakers, and he started dancing. And I'm like, oh shit, this is what we doing? I could do this. And so we had a group after this video. We was popping in high school after this. This is San Diego. This is San Isidro in San Diego. This is Lonnie. This jerkin just came out. We just picked it up. Fee, fee, 5, 4, 4. Hey, I remember this music. Cold Flames. Eating it up in full-time bed. Right. Yeah. Hey, hold on, here I come. Look, everybody insecure than a motherfucker. Everybody insecure. Hold on, here I come. I got 2 seeds. I'm gonna skip to my second seed. Yeah, we had just figured out, what was it, freshmen? You freshmen. Freshman year me. Hey. It say stop hating on the shirt. Oh, okay. Hey. I did not know what to do.
I'm like, what the fuck? What's really going on? All these chicks on my dick, I'm trying to take them home, turn them on. I kind of fast like air talking she give.
Oh, Willie go crazy. Willie go crazy. Hold on. He go crazy. He's an actual dancer though. He actually a dancer. He's a little kid. He was a crumple. He did the whole rise movement. Tommy the Clown and all that. And it was Willie. I was a little thug. We gonna skip that save the embarrassment there. I fucks with you, Ivan, but I got you, bro. Look, he out here stunting, doing all kind of cool stuff. I'm like, how am I gonna follow this nigga up? I did not like when he danced in public, because I'm like, I can't go next. Yeah, I can. I sure can go next. Hey, my nigga Willie went off. Hey. Get that ass over here. She put her head down and put her ass in the air. Get that it up, get it up, get it up, get it up, bitch. Over here, she put her head down and put her ass in the air. Get that it up, get it up, get it up, bitch. All right. Hey. Hey, I stole that t-shirt. I stole that shirt on top of everything. I didn't steal it from the store though. And somebody actually gave it to me. I just kept it. I got a little Curious George on my backpack. I always had that on there. Always had that Curious George on my bag. Oh God. Yo, he go crazy. Really go crazy.
All right, y'all. So I am back with another Great read. This is the Goddess Affirmation book, authored by Janae. Some of you may know her as Nateri. She is an ex-Carbonation member, and she has authored this amazing book. The book is available on Amazon.com. Just search for the Goddess Affirmation book, authored by Janae Newell.
Willie, yo, Willie go crazy. Willie go crazy.
This shit too easy. I'm looking for a freak to put a hand down my skin.
Oh, I messed that up. We was having so much fun. Niggas is in the street with this shit. Hey. Oh, that's crazy. No, same haircut. Same haircut. Look at this nigga. But we thought the cops would be like, start dancing. The cops are coming. Start dancing. Start dancing. Security's coming. Disarm them. Start dancing. That was crazy, bro. People were coming up to us in the middle of the street, man. People were coming up to us in the middle of the street talking about, teach me how to do that. How do I do that? Teach that to me. Teach it to me. And, man, people were pulling over, giving us props, like showing us love in San Diego, bro. Like, that right there, it's like it kept us out of the streets. Man, yeah, New Boys came out with Your Jerk, and LA had that. They was popping with it. We called them was functions in the West Coast. So we was going to functions. And me and my cousin, every time I go see my cousin in Oceanside, I'm already hanging out with all the most popular cool kids, because my cousin one of the cool popular kids. Shout out my nigga Anthony. Shout out my cousin Anthony. He one of the most popular niggas. And he hanging out with all the finest women, the finest the nicest, richest people, nicest cars. It was really cool at certain points. That might be a little embellished, but for the hood and where we were at in the hood, these were them cool ass niggas. And I feel
Now, we all know that that's a lie, because Solar ain't been hanging out with nobody cool. You could tell by the way he move.
There's a lot of star people, who just grew up in this situation, in this world. And I feel like, so my cousin would go out there, they're called functions, and it was two things. There's two things. I'm going to play you one more thing. They might ban me for this one. I'm going to play this one instead. So, there's two things we was doing. There was jerking. We was popping. There was another thing that we did, which was a little bit cooler. And this one was called swanging. And so we was doing the jerking for fun. Niggas want to fight in the street. The Mexicans versus blacks in Oceanside. Niggas really was fighting and stabbing each other and shit. So it was like the dancing came around and niggas started jerking. And instead of fighting, we go to the Jack in the Box parking lot and niggas is jerking against the Mexicans. And we kids talking about, hey man, these niggas, yeah, these swag, these Mexicans want to go against us, man. Yeah, these Mexicans want to battle us. Man, let's go show the nigga, hey, who can dance? Like, let me go, I can dance, nigga, we can dance. Let's go beat these niggas, come on. And we'll go stealing chicken from the Stater brothers and go, eat, wait for these niggas. And then, like, normally would be a fight or a brawl, niggas getting stabbed or potentially somebody shot. Said niggas is dancing. So I got to see the power of that in community. That was awesome. So shout out to dance for helping the community and the generations and the youth. Like, bro, it really helped. I might want to go back into it myself. But swanging times was this music.
Yeah, that's right. That voice you hear?
We was serious with it too. We would be in a room practicing. We'd be in a room practicing, all of us playing the song back and forth.
That's right. It's a cheese King's Head collab. That's for the girl that's sexy, man.
I can lay down, take your panties off, kiss you soft, lady. Girl, you want it mild and sweet, satisfying. I can get you satisfied. I can get you, girl. She know I know all the places.
No, I'll play.
Now, y'all know I had to run this part back because he looks hilarious trying to dance, y'all. He could barely move. He looks so discombobulated. He ain't got no rhythm, no groove, no swag whatsoever. Like, how did Velvet and Janae fall for this cornball? Like, how did it happen, y'all?
All the places.
No, I'll play. I'm playing. We ain't gonna do all that right now. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah. Man, that was some good times. Another one we did. This was another one that was big. These were the top 3. These were the top 3. I memorized this dance. This dance I memorized. Y'all know that guitar. Ooh, here we are, all alone in this room.
Oh, and girl, I know we're starting what we're gonna do. I'll take my time, we'll be all night, girl. So get ready, babe, I got plans for me and you. Oh,
It ain't my first time, but baby girl, we can pretend. Hey, it's bump and grind, girl, tonight will never end. Let me take you down. I really wanna take you down and show you what I'm about. When I take you down, your body, oh, body up and down. So don't stop, go get it, quit playing with it and wait no more. Take you down, I really wanna take you down, yeah.
Beautiful. Love that song. And here's the last one. This is the last one. Yeah. It's the last one. Oh, we ain't got nothing left to take off. I want your body. I wanna teach you. I wanna show you, baby, that I need you. I want your body till the very last drop. I want you to fall in love when you want me to stop and move your life like nobody. Who can sex you like me? Nobody. Who can treat you like me? Nobody, baby. Nobody. So that's the funny thing. The two dances that these niggas before grew up with, break dancing and boogaloo. I grew up with jerking and swinging. Jerking and swinging. It used to be just a bunch of guys practicing in a room, sweating, in shorts, trying moves like, yeah, that was cool. Let me try that. Oh, yeah, that was a good move. Yeah. So that when we go to the parties, or when it's nighttime, and we got a abandoned apartment or something going on, and I'm getting invited to the place with all the popular kids, we showing out. We dancing, we jerking, saving the community. You know what I'm saying? Saving the community one fight at a time by jerking.
Y'all, did Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr., just say that he was saving the community by jerking? Okay, that's not saving the community, sir. Not at all.
In the community, you know what I'm saying? Saving the community one fight at a time by jerking. And then next thing you know, we out here swinging for the girls, but we swinging all day. Grinding, it's the same thing, yeah, but we called it swinging is what we called it. And then the parties were called functions. And yeah, jerking, it was just like, all those things came into one lifestyle. And us being teenagers and the parents are at work or they're sleeping or they're gone, we got time to smoke and drink. You know what I'm saying? Auntie not there. She not going to be back for like another 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? All right, hey, homie, pull up. The homie was already in the closet. Came out the closet like it's safe. Like, yo, I'm like, what the fuck? He got a 40 in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Those are the crazy times, man. Growing up in California was very interesting. California niggas, man. That's crazy. I don't even know how we got into this. And I actually was a part of a hip-hop choreography group known as SBK, Superboy Crew. And this was a hip-hop choreography. We did have a song from Jeremiah. We had a song for Birthday Sex. We had a choreography for Birthday Sex. And it was awkward because we ended up performing at like a old people home. But we're over here doing this dance. And it's like, birthday sex, birthday sex. It was yo, and we was what? This was in like 6th grade. We had choreography to Birthday Sex. I'm like, nigga, I'm sorry. I was on some shit. You know what? I just had a crazy thought. What if nothing worked out? No relationship worked out. And I just became a stripper. Because I seem to just be given the dance and the sexiness at the same time. So it's like, I'm playing. I ain't going to do that. The OnlyFans was cool. I made me some money while I made the money. And the people who I had on there were genuine, which was pretty interesting. So it was just really small. I didn't have time for it. And I felt like I wasn't going to be able to support that moving forward. So I cut it for that reason. However, it was a very awesome experience. Would definitely do it again. Just for the reasons why I did it. And it was what I was doing in those videos. Like, so I had even making those videos was like stretching my mind. And it was really cool. So I really enjoyed that. OnlyFans, period. And I don't know if I'll do it again. If I do it again, you know, I'll do it for the art. For the art of it, the tantric aspect. You know, I thought that was cool. So having the genuine community, because there was only so many followers, so many fans, I inboxed all of them. I wanted to be a good host, so I inboxed all of them and broke the ice and let them know like I was there for astrology and more and other things like that, outside of, you know, just tantric and sexuality. So what I did was I let them know those things and I was able to connect with everybody, and it was really cool. And they sent me hundreds of dollars, so it was awesome. You know, I felt great to wake up and love myself and appreciate my beauty and just my energy in general, and then being able to turn it into an art and then appreciate myself from that standpoint. There's so much beauty in the sexuality as well, so seeing that beauty in my own sexuality was really cool. Funny story, when I lost my virginity, the woman who I lost my virginity to, she was very angry with me because she thought I was lying to her when I told her that was my first time. She's like, why would you lie to me? That was so amazing. It was so good. And then now you're just going to lie about it? Like that was your first time? Like, I'm like, dude, I'm not lying. And I just also know that I've seen so much porn that I never realized that I have a nice, you know, I'm working with something nice. Got a nice phallus. And so I didn't know that because I'm used to seeing porn. And porn is like giant, I don't know, swords. And I'm just like, man, I'm a normal guy. No, I'm not. And so, being with my partners, I didn't know that I was going to perform the way I performed. And I'm just in it for the feeling and the euphoria and the connection and the vibe. And so pleasure's the byproduct. I tell her it's my first time. She gets angry with me, thinks I'm lying to her. Tell her I'm not lying to her. She goes on to tell me why. And I'm like, okay. And I heard this same thing from each and every one of my partners. And I have built self-esteem in my sexuality over many years. I don't know how everybody else's journey is with their comfortability in their own skin in that sense. But I know for me, after being confirmed to my partners of how good of a lover I am, I've just started to realize, like, oh, okay, that's like a gift. Like, it gives me a lot of different thoughts. It gives me a lot of different thoughts of like my purpose and like who I am and what I like to do. But ultimately, you know, it strengthens me. I feel like my identity, who I already feel like, you know, that's a deep one. I feel like there's so much natural shame from movies and community in sexuality where it was just tabooed, to where we're experimenting at young ages, and then, you know, it's just this hidden thing. And then now, through just my experiences, because I'm such a committed person and I operate at such a high degree of love, and I'm just naturally like that, bro. When I was even with my partners in the beginning, I'm so engaged in those moments that let me know.
All right, y'all. If you haven't picked up your copy of Greatness is a Habit, authored by Aaron Dixon, otherwise known as True, many of you know him as True. He is an ex-Carbonation member, and he's authored this amazing read. If you are interested in self-development and growth, this book is a good one for you. It's available on Apple Books for $1, guys. I got my copy and I love this book.
I downplay my intimacy. You know, I'm so engaged in those moments that, you know, I'm always told like that was the best. Like, yo, that was real. That was something different. Or I'm not used to a woman not orgasming. I don't know what that's like. I'm used to my process is you orgasm and then that will allow me to orgasm. That's my process. So I'm just like, you know, when they say it's the first time they've ever had an orgasm after all the times that they've had sex before me, then they'd be surprised. Be like, yo, like, no, for real. Like, you that nigga, just remember that part. I'd be like, okay, cool. And so that was a major insecurity turned into a major security. So I'm very proud of that one. And turning that sexuality into an art. The OnlyFans allowed me to do that. And I don't think I would have been able to do that if it wasn't for everything that happened as well. And I got to turn it off, you know, and I don't need it. I didn't do a lot of it for money reasons as well, because I knew it was going to pay. But it turned into being an art as I did it. And I appreciated it in just that way that I intended it. That's what I got out of it. So a couple people appreciated it and paid big bucks for what I presented. And I'm like, awesome. Cool. That's how that works. I've been waiting. You want to see this? This is great. Look. I think I'm beautiful. Do you think I'm beautiful? And it was cool because it's like, yes, we do. And there's people out there. It might be like 100 people in the space, and it could be just 2-3 people in there. But those 2-3 people can take up all your time in a day. Trust me. So just be cool and just be happy, like, with authenticity. It's not about settling. It's not about having less, but it's about having a high quality of something. Right? So you might have an avocado tree, and you know it's an avocado tree, but you could be hungry one day looking at that tree. Don't get mad at the tree can't give you what it's going to be able to eventually. Now let it grow and develop. It still needs other things, and you suffering going through other stuff in the meanwhile. You're gonna have to find other ways to eat, and in the meanwhile you may still have to nourish that. But at the same time, one day that can turn into a forest for generations, and that multiplies. You know what I'm saying? So we got to just start doing the work. And I feel like acknowledging our partners as seeds sometimes is important, because they might need our light or our water. They might need a little carbon for the oxygen exchange. It might need a little just love. It might need some music. We might need different things at different times. So I'm with letting go energetically, but I'm not with letting go or turning on family. I can have the worst relationship with any family member, and my intention can always be to heal it whenever I come around them. They could just be on some completely other stuff, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I'm always going to be there, like, for them in that sense. I don't know how to put that. Like, I'll never turn on them. I don't know how to put that. Even if we could yell at each other, but when it comes to this world, we'll never turn on each other. Never, no. Family, publicly. If I was to be dissing Velvet or Janae, that would be stupid. Why? Because it's my family.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but I'm almost certain that the reason why Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr., now understands that he cannot disrespect Janae because she finally put her foot down, and I am very proud of her for that. Y'all remember how he was carrying on when he was with Velvet? He was dragging Janae on the internet.
Or Janae, that would be stupid. Why? Because it's my family. That's my family. Duh. That's my family. Regardless of what angle you want to take. I'm a part of that family, and in family there's usually roles. I'm the father. There's certain things I gotta do that I'm able and capable to do. I have not always been this way. As an avocado may have not always been able to provide you what you needed, but now it's seeds on seeds on seeds. Like I literally, what an analogy, bro. Like 3 avocado seeds. Like, I just stay, like, it don't matter where I am. I'm the same person, bro. It's 3 avocado seeds. You see what I'm saying? They ain't gonna give me no trees till, like, what, like, it ain't gonna be, like, 20 years. But in 20 years, that's my grandchildren, summertime, avocado salads. That's where I'm at with it. Like, and they homies and they friends. Avocado business, whatever they want to do with it. Seeds. Fight fires with flowers. You see, burn it all down. The seeds. Seeds are going to grow. And when they grow, there's going to be a whole new environment. And it is susceptible to burn down again. But the seeds, they're built hard. Strong. The whole thing can help it sprout. Every part of it. These things are strong. You know the power in the seed? Let me not go there. There's a reason why I talk about and deal with sexual energy and tantric energy. Because it's necessary. It's a level. And it has to be unblocked. Just like all the others. And a lot of these things are within ourselves. So understanding Tantra is also important. Apparently, I'm naturally tantric, but that's Venus and Taurus. If you have a strong Venus or Mars, like Mars and Virgo as well that I have, you have certain Mars or Venus, that can naturally give you a tantric aspect, or Jupiter even in Scorpio energy, but that's just like enhanced. It doesn't give you control. Mars and Venus are really going to control that energy, and you got to heal those areas, and a lot of them have to do with relationships. So I'm comfortable within myself, I'm comfortable with my partner, I'm comfortable with the world, all those different things, to where it's like we're governed by higher different things. So once we get past that, we can look at identity, who we know we are. We could look at what we say versus what we do.
All right, y'all, go on ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
The truth versus lies, speaking truth, the throat chakra, the heart chakra being open to connecting with other people, and then the brow, which allows us to put ourselves in other people's shoes, to completely harmonize and heal as a human species that we are. Fight fire with flowers, seeds, roses, lotuses. Fight fire with flowers. What partner? I keep hearing you say that. When I say that, I mean whatever partner God wants me to be with. So whatever partner that it ultimately is. Obviously, I wanted to be with my most previous baby mother, Velvet, and I want to be there for my child and be there for that whole process and support the family and show that this is the healthiest decision, even though it's the scariest one. For all the other reasons that exist, it seems to be a scary, scary one, but it's the healthiest one, and I know that, and God has shown me that, and it's clear to me. And I'm just going to continue being that available in that sense. And I will always be unconditional love, and I truly love her and that family, so I'm always going to be there for everybody connected. You know, once you family with my family, you family. That's just how I look at it. So I got a lot of responsibility when I bring one person into my life. This one person, her, hands down, bro. Not a good enemy, amazing teammate. Amazing, amazing teammate. I don't want her as an enemy. Definitely want her on my side. Bro, yeah, anytime I'm picking her first for anything. And that's just the thing. So it's like, why date around, or why go dealing with other women when you know what you want? It's like, yeah, I could have all these other women, but like, I want that one. That one's mine, bro. Like, what the fuck is that, bro? Like, what is this? Like, I can't even get away from it. I let it go over and over and over and over and over again. But whenever I go back to my meditations, and I go back to the best version of myself, she's present. And she always was from the beginning. I didn't meet her until I was already at a very high vibration. We saw each other in completely different lights. She never saw me the way she's seeing me now. And the way she's seeing me now isn't who I am. So, excuse me when I make whatever efforts that I make. I'm also prepared to answer that question, whatever God got for me. So even if that means, bro, like, move forward, it still means like she could hit me with like the most nastiest message, or the most loving message, or the most neutral message. But assume it's the worst, right? Say that happened, I would still have to be like, okay, well, that doesn't diminish the amount of love that I'm going to give myself every single day. I still got to do that, and I still got to be the best me. And one day, anytime, they can actually need me beyond her reach.
All right, y'all. A word from Rambo, a.k.a. Wild Quetzal.
What up, y'all? I'm excited to share an offering that I've been putting a lot of intention and energy into. It's called Wild Brotherhood, and it's a community for conscious, intentional, sovereign-seeking men who are wanting to come together, build themselves up, develop themselves, and level up in all domains of existence. So there's two parts to the Wild Brotherhood. I'll explain it very simply. The first part is a monthly membership that includes weekly video calls, a group chat, access to a network of men who have different skill sets. We will intertwine that with one another, as well as priority access to the in-person events, which is part 2, the gathering.
Y'all be sure to check out Rambo at wildbrotherhood.com. Any men out there who are interested in building with like-minded men, check them out.
To where it's not even her reaching out, it's other people reaching out like, yo, we need this now. And I'm going to be like, got it. That's what daddy got to do. I just got to be like, got it. Got it. That's what I'm ready to do. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm blessed for. That's what I'm working for, building for, growing for. Like, bro, I'm proud of myself. Like, and I'm not toxic. I'm healing, just like everybody else. Somebody who's not toxic is Jesus, Buddha. And that's not unreachable. It just takes time. Give yourself and give your partners and your family time to grow and learn and heal and make mistakes and fight and argue. I see why they say keep it within the family, because these things can be fixed if kept within the family. But you bring it outside the family, now it gets messy. Now you start inviting in all these other energies. I'm pretty sure whatever perspective is held of me is from what people are saying about me. And what people are saying about me may not actually be what's going on. I heard some great examples of this. I don't want to spiral into that, but examples simply would reflect that sometimes we see somebody as a bad person until we learn more, and then we realize they're not that bad. Or sometimes we see really deep into a good person and realize, like, oh, they're normal. They're going through things too. And you gain even more respect for them. You see, that love is upward. You don't lose respect for appreciating somebody. That's the key, man. And that's all I'm doing. And it's not that it's just to get her, or it's just to get the children, or it's to have power, or it's to be the father and the owner of them. It's because I love them and I care for them, so I generate for them. You can't take my soul, and my soul is there. Wherever my soul is the way I look at it is it reflects who I am today and what I'm doing today. So every day I got to be the best me. This was a great way to end the night. This was a cool little live. You know what I'm saying? This was a really good way to end the night. Appreciate y'all comments, man. Appreciate what y'all was saying in here too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to put it.
All right, y'all. So I am back with another great read. This is the Goddess Affirmation book, authored by Janae. Some of you may know her as Nateri. She is an ex-Carbonation member, and she has authored this amazing book. The book is available on Amazon.com. Just search for the Goddess Affirmation book, authored by Janae Newell.
Comments, man. I appreciate what y'all was saying in here too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to put it down and I'm going to just be honest and be real. Like, hey, I know what I want. I know what I want to do. I know what I want. I'm not confused where it comes to that. But at the end of the day, I'm a man of God and in my own divine right. Not like, and it's funny because she said that's what she wants. Not because she said that, because I experienced that, because I lived that. Then I just want to, I feel like that's the only way to teach it. So as we live this life over these years, we're just going to see more and more and more success and growth and winning, because I'm only choosing love, period. And if I make a mistake, we're going to grow and learn and evolve from there, period. And if I see you make a mistake, we're going to grow and learn and evolve from there, period. I love y'all, man. Spread more love. Thank you. I love everybody.
All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video as well as my commentary. Please be sure to drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Guys, I want to give a big shout out to all my new subscribers. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the channel. To all of my OGs, my day ones, my ride or dies. Y'all already know what it is. Big up yourself. We in the building with it.